Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Bet on Yourself Media. I'm having some news here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and I can see it. I can see it written all over my face. I just got some news. I just did some reading on some articles, and just about what's going on with the Eagles in general. And I believe that they're going to go offense often and early. And this is what I believe they're going to do. And let me get to the segment. This Philadelphia Eagle team, Howie Vision has everyone under a spell. He has everybody focused on defense. He's prepared for something else. Everybody's talking about drafting this, drafting that. He's talking about he's been freeing agents and money on defense and freeing up the offense. The Eagles have been giving hints all season, and we just starting to realize it. Nick Sirianni talk about off running back that he don't even play. The owner talk about the importance of offense. This team is getting ready to go offense early and often in this draft, and it's going to shock the world. Believe what I'm telling you. This is going to shock the world. The Eagles will give it. We remember about players about Hargrave going, our Longgrave is going. We've been so focused on defensive players in the draft. Howie Vision has been at work. Free agents, he's been quietly just patching holes on defense. Patching holes. Giving most of the money to the defensive side of the ball. Why? Because Howie Vision, the Eagles and Howie Vision knew they were going to address offense early in office in this draft. And it makes total sense, complete sense now. If you're new to this channel, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification button. This is Bet on Yourself Media, and just get involved and ride the wave for Howie Vision, because this is going to be an exciting season coming up. I want to say one more thing. There's going to be a giveaway somewhere coming soon on my channel. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I'm trying to get to my 50 subscribers, and I'm going to promote something. I don't know what I'm going to give away yet, but I'm trying to, boost this channel up a little bit. So I'm going to have something little monetary to get incentive for people to subscribe to help me along with this channel. So, I'm thinking about doing a draft thing, live stream a draft segment coming up when the draft comes out next in a couple of weeks. So I might do it then. But, I just wanted to say, I appreciate everyone that has subscribed and the ones that are checking out my videos. But hit that like button, hit that notification button so you can get this content when I bring it to you. So it is very possible that the Eagles are going to surprise everyone with a running back with this draft. In this draft, we've been so focused on defense, defensive players coming in. How he signed them all along. The Eagles have had a plan. They have allocated, and the Eagles have been giving most of the money to the defensive side of the ball. They brought in one player, Rashad Penny, for offense. They restructured Lane Johnson. They re-signed Kelsey. But other than that, they haven't adjusted the offense at all. And that's not because they're totally content with the offense at all. They lost one of the explosive weapons on offense, and that's Miles Sanders. Don't like him, don't agree with me on it, but you can't deny Miles Sanders was a key part to this Eagles offense. So now if Penny stays healthy, it'll happen, but he's a cheap signing that he's just going to be a role player on this team. He's just insurance for what they're going to try to do. Make no mistake about it. The Eagles are going to get a running back in this draft. No questions asked. Believe what I'm saying. They're going to draft defensive players. They're going to. I think 2 of the first 3 picks will be offensive players. The Eagles will go to offense. It's going to shock everybody. They brought in Nolan Smith today. Kylie Ringo, Forbes, Lance, from the kid from Iowa. So they're going to draft one of these guys. I can see a situation now. Now I totally believe that Bijan Robinson is in the play at 10. Before I didn't think they would take him at 10, but now from what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, I'm believing that they're going to take Bijan Robinson at 10. Now I'm thinking that they're going to take this kid at 10 and turn around and maybe hopefully get a guy like a Kalijah Cansey. Kalijah Cansey, this kid's going to be a stud. He's going to be good. I love Kalijah Cansey. He's a perfect complement to Jordan Davis. I would not be surprised if the Eagles do trade up in the first round for Kalijah Cansey. And with that 10th pick, and they go offense. They may even go the 10th pick, maybe an offensive lineman with that 10th pick. They just lost Sam Marlowe. We expect Cam Jurgens to go over to the left guard, and he can go over to do that. He can't play. We've never had too many offensive linemen. We need a right tackle for the future. It will not surprise me at all. Could they go get a wide receiver? That's possible. That's a long fest for me. I don't know about drafting another wide receiver, but you can't rule Howie out. That's a hard decision for me that believes that Howie would go out and get a wide receiver. They gave up a first-round pick for Devontae Pitt. The last 3 years in a row, the Eagles have acquired a wide receiver using their first-round pick. I think that most likely that's not going to happen in the first round. However, offensive lineman and running back, one Bijan Robinson makes total sense to me. I think that's where the Eagles may go. I was talking to a friend of mine. He's a big Bijan Robinson fan. That we're gonna bring Bijan Robinson to town. So he was asking me whether the Eagles may draft running backs in the first round because it's a big no-no that Philadelphia is not accustomed to drafting running backs in the first round. So I want to know what the people feel about Bijan Robinson. And they're hoping the Eagles do it, but they don't want to get their hopes up too high that they're going to do it. And they don't want to go against the grain at the same time, what everybody else is saying. Don't get a running back in the first round. But they're holding back because I feel they will draft a running back in the first round if he's available. I've been wrong before, and this won't be the first time. But I'm saying I respect your opinion, and I hope y'all respect mine. And I believe that people don't want to acknowledge it because, one, it goes against the grain, a grain what a lot of people say and think. And for me, when you look at the Eagles, they would use Bijan just like a Christian McCaffrey. He could put him in the slot, and they were going to go after Christian McCaffrey. But he went before we could get him. They could use McCaffrey as a slot player and as a weapon. The same way they're going to use Bijan for if we get him. They could use him as a weapon. They didn't think of him as a running back. If the Eagles see Bijan Robinson as a weapon, we will draft him. If they truly see him as a running back, then maybe they won't. But if they see him as a weapon, we got some options. I think the Eagles going to, 2 of the first 3 picks go offense. Offensive lineman and a running back. They make offensive line at 10. So I don't know what this team may do, but I don't think, I do think that an offensive lineman can fall at 10. I don't know. What do you think? They can take a running back at 10? That's possible, and that's Bijan. But I'm guaranteeing you, they will adjust the offense more than people believe. And with that being said, if you haven't yet, subscribe, hit that like button, and comment. With the team that has an owner that the offense is always priority, that doesn't seem logical. Maybe Laurie may be trying to throw us off, but Laurie is really a big all-strength guy. He was an offense that scored a lot of points, and this is what he believes in, and this is what the Eagles believe in. They're not going to go waste all their resources or all their cap money in free agency on defense and not address the offense. Believe that. It's not going to happen. They can feel that they can pass their defense as long as their offense is good, they can win games. It makes a lot of sense. It's obvious for me, from what I've been seeing and hearing out there. And I've been getting some content, some calls from people that I truly trust in their word. I don't want to reveal their names because they are content creators themselves. And I'm excited about this draft coming up. And like I said, stay tuned. I'm possibly going to, do the draft, stream the draft live, and I hope you'll be able to join me. And I hope you could join me on that day and enjoy the content that I'm going to be putting out for the NFL draft coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. And with that being said, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope y'all have a good night. Be safe. Yep, I said it. Until next time, toodaloo. Bet on Yourself Media, live from the man cave. You said it. I heard it. Yep.